Hey y'all, and welcome back to Keep It Connected podcast show. It's your favorite girl, Courtney, and I want to thank you for tuning in to this video. Before I go any further, please like, share, subscribe, and share this video with anyone that you may know that it may be helpful with, and most importantly, you yourself, and how this information can help you. So, of course, you've been seeing a lot of my videos have been showing a lot of awarenesses throughout the months, and tonight I want to bring you to a special awareness that holds dear to my heart and a special tribute to someone that I love and is no longer here with me. Alzheimer's is a disease that is represented in this month as an awareness. And as many of you know, it is a disease that affects the brain and the memory loss. Um, a lot of times it affects people in different ways, whether it is a rapid effect or it is a slow process. And I want to give a special tribute to the late Robert Lee Moore. He was a phenomenal father, an amazing father in law, and a special grandfather. I known this guy all of my life, and still to this day, he shows himself up in a magnificent, in his own special way. Alzheimer's affected our life back in 2012, and it changed our life forever. Alzheimer's was something that I heard of course, and realized that it was actually hereditary on my grandfather's side. And when it touched home for us and affected my grandfather, it was devastating. I must say, we went through a lot of different emotions, and denial was the main one. If many of you knew my grandfather, you knew that he was an outstanding guy. He was a pastor of three churches. He was the go to for everyone and everything, and he was very, very well known. And to see this guy, this little short guy, as many of you know, that's well dressed, loud, and an encourager, going from someone to someone not knowing where he's at, getting lost, but most importantly, not identifying to who you are and who he is, was quite devastating. My family and us went through a lot of emotions and a lot of life changes in a short period of time, but most importantly, his prayers continue to keep us near and close together. Um, if anyone that you know that is dealing with this disease, or you yourself is a caretaker for your family member, or just helping out a friend, please know that you are not in this fight alone. There is a lot of things that you will go through and a lot of things that you will not understand. But if you do have support, please allow your support to be there for you. Being in denial, being upset, and being angry is perfectly fine, because this disease affects someone that you love and hold dear to your heart, to someone that you're not recognizing, and unfortunately will never be the same. And I must say, with prayers and God really being there for us and getting us through, I don't know how we would have got through this. And I'm so glad on today, looking back, that we stuck together and we got through this ordeal that hit our family like a whirlwind. Unfortunately, my grandfather had to get placed in a facility, and unfortunately, it was very, very hard on myself. Many people knew I was very close to my grandfather, and to see him in that state was very hard. Um, my grandfather and I talked every day, and most importantly, I saw him every day, if not every other day. So to be limited on times and days that I would see him was very hard. But as I remember, and things that he would say is, God's going to make it all right in due time. And that is what I had to hold on and stick to. But nevertheless, unfortunately, we lost my grandfather in July of 2013 to a massive heart attack. And life just hasn't been the same. But I will say that God has never left our side. And memories are something that I'm so glad that God created for us as humans to have. Because when I am sad, when I am down, and when I just don't feel like going through life itself, I always remember his saying, if you get yourself in a knot, make sure you hold on to the end of the rope, tie it, and never let it go. And I have never let go from 2013 until now. A lot of trials and tribulations have come our way, and a lot of storms have came to knock me and my family down. But through much prayer and memories of my grandfather that he prayed for us before leaving us, we are still standing 10 toes down. So I wanted to give this special tribute to my grandfather. I know he is in heaven looking down on me each and every day and my family. And most importantly, his prayers still to this day, I know, is getting me through and has gotten me through most of the toughest times of my life. So if anyone is out there that has a family member that is going through something of this disease, know that you are not alone. Know that there is help out there. Make sure you go to the doctor. Make sure you follow up with appointments. If you get to a point where you have to put them in a facility, do all your research and make sure that that facility meets your needs and your family members' needs. And most importantly, don't forget about them because they need you at this point. It may not feel like it, and unfortunately, they may not know who you are, but on the inside of them is still that same loving person that you have always known and will always be there. So until next time, I want you to bring awareness to Alzheimer's this month. If there's an Alzheimer's awareness walk, if there's an Alzheimer's fundraiser, or is there anything that you can do to bring this awareness to the surface, please do so and do it in honor of your family member. Until next time, I want you to keep it connected and make sure that those connections that you continue to make are positive ones. And I want to leave you with this thought that my grandfather would always say, whether he was wanting someone to hear or not. But I want to encourage you and let you know, for we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of God and house not made with hands, but eternal heavens. Until next time, I want you to keep it connected. And I love you, grandfather. Know that I know that you are smiling in heaven. And as always, continue to watch over me and my family. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.